Hello folks. Today we're going to be talking a little bit about your yard and garden tools, particularly the wooden handles on them. Now on the left we've got a well weathered handle, and yes, it's sprinkling some, but anyway, you can get the gist of it. It's old, weathered, turned gray, and it needs some attention or soon it won't be usable any longer. And it's a good handle. There's no sense in letting it go that way. In the middle is a handle that was in that weathered state that I've sanded down, preparing it for greater things. It's nice and smooth down. On the far right is a handle that I've linseed oiled, and that's what we're going to focus on. And we're going to go indoors with this here in just a moment. And the linseed oil just gives them a distinct look and feel that nothing else has. Alright, here we are. We've got our nicely sanded, that was once weathered. It's a hoe handle is what it is. It's a garden hoe. And it was starting to get pretty weathered, had some kind of funky coating on it. I sanded that off using my 5-inch random orbit sander. I guess you could sand it by hand, you could do it any way you want. I'm one of those quick results people. And we're going to apply boiled linseed oil. This is probably a dying art, but if you've got some good lawn and garden tools that you want to preserve and use for years to come, this is one way to help protect the wood, and it gives it a feel that nothing else does in your hands. It gives off a fragrance that's unique, and it feels good in your hands. It's not like a varnished or shellacked or lacquered tool that's slick, but it's not sticky either. It has a quality that's pleasing to the touch, easy to hold on to, dirt and weather resistant. It'll do you good. We're going to take some of this linseed oil, this boiled linseed oil. Do not get raw linseed oil. Raw linseed oil takes 4 times as long to dry. Or 10 times, I don't know. But we're just going to pour a little bit of this oil onto our, it's just a terry cloth towel. One of my wife's old towels. Don't do this necessarily. Get a rag anyway, a cotton rag. And all you do is wipe it. Just wipe the entire handle. And as you can see, it's already given the wood character, making the grain stand out. And this will soak into the wood, and that's part of what helps preserve it. Now you can see the difference here of the darker and lighter tones of the wood. Of course, the darker is where the oil's soaking in, and the lighter is the raw wood. And like I say, once you just try it on one of your tools, and I think that you'll like it so much that over time you'll do all the ones that you really use a lot. It gives it a look and a feel that that'll make you want to pick it up, and well, it'll make you want to pick it up more and do the work that you have to. It's just one of those things that's good for you, good for your tools, and we'll keep working on this, and we'll probably go ahead eventually and do the metal part of most of these tools. They all have an associated something, whether it be a shovel, a hoe, a pick, a rake. But for now, we're taking care of the wood. Thank you much. We'll see you soon. This is somewhat of a postscript to the tool handle linseed oiling. This is the finished handle with one coat on it. You'll probably want to wait an hour or two and give it another coat. Whenever it looks like it's soaked in, 2 coats is probably more recommended. I didn't bring that up, but as you can see, it just beautifies the wood, really. Like I said, it makes it more comfortable in your hands. It's not sticky, it don't slip, but it has a gorgeous coating on it and protects the wood. Alright, thanks again. This is one final postscript in regards to a tool handle we worked on. This is the tool handle after 2 coats of linseed oil. It just enhances the grain and the beauty. Linseed oil can be used for finishing finer furniture items and such too. I'm not much into the furniture stuff, but you can see the grain of this wood is just brought out by the oil. Anyway, I hope yours turns out well, and I think you'll be more than happy to have it in your hand. You may be inclined to do several of them that way.